Imagine carrying the weight of a single day for over 30 years. That's what happened to my client, Bill, who was a Vietnam veteran. And he told me that he had suffered a major trauma on Christmas Day over 3 decades ago. That day started like any other. That was until it didn't. And Bill found himself on traffic control instead of flying. And the plane that he would have been flying got shot down by enemy fire. He had 2 conversations that day that changed him forever. The first was the conversation with the ill-fated pilot, taking his last wishes and messages for his family. And the second conversation was with the pilot of another plane who was being flown by the best friend of the pilot who was shot down. In a moment of insanity, this pilot wanted to take revenge, wanted to fight against the enemy, but he had no firepower. So Bill had to talk him down and get him back to base. And he did. That day, Bill saved that pilot. But it would take Bill another 30 years to save himself. Bill carried survivor's guilt. And every year around Christmas, he would say, "Why wasn't it me? Why didn't I die that day?" And like clockwork, every December, that memory of that day came crashing down around him. Bill and I spent about 45 minutes together as he recounted his story, as he told me how much pain and suffering he had been through, not just with that experience, with that memory, but the 30 years of wrecked Christmas days and holidays with his family. The pain that he felt, the shame that he felt, the guilt that he felt for being alive. By the end of our session together, the feelings that had tormented Bill for so long were gone. He still had the memory, but the weight of that event, the trauma that had happened, was gone. And I checked in with Bill a few weeks later, and you know what he said to me? He said, it's like a miracle happened. Like, this is the best Christmas I've had in over 30 years. And he said to me, "This is the first time that my adult children have ever seen me smile during Christmas." My message for you is that healing is possible and transformation can happen really quickly. If Bill can let go of the weight of 30 years in 45 minutes, just imagine what's possible for you. If you're ready to release what's been holding you back, then let's get started. Go to my page and schedule a holistic healing jumpstart session with me. It's a 90-minute intensive. Let's get your transformation started now.